I'm doing this purely
Even
for
though
the
most of the
primogems.
academia's restrictions have significantly relaxed, I'm still a bit worried that the mantra might give her trouble.
Huh. Didn't expect that. No, I'm doing this purely for the primogems. I'm desperate, so here we go.
I need to stay here to keep an eye on the situation. Kale, can you head to Sumeru City and find out why she isn't here yet?
Does it have to be me?
No, it will be me!
Arrange for someone to accompany you?
Ah, what a coinkadink!
Oh, hey there!
Ah, it's been a while. What a coincidence. I was just thinking about asking you to accompany Kale to Sumeru City.
What makes you think I have time on my hands? I have time.
Sorry, that's not what I meant. Let's just say that a huge part of Ksharowar's mechanical research over the past 100 years have used her academic discourse and manuscripts as their foundation.
Hold on a second, how old is this character? I know this game doesn't follow... Like, you look at a character and be like, oh, I know the age of that character. But this character, I've seen this character's... I know what they look like. They look like 12.
She is, but she vanished for 100 years because of a certain incident.
Ah!
She only returned to the academia after being found in the wilderness a few years ago.
Oh yeah, because that's normal.
Right.
Am I skipping through some dialogue? Yes, and this is why this is a moments video and not a full playthrough, because you can be fucked if you think I'm not skipping through some dialogue. How long these hangout events last? There's like 5 different endings. I just want the primogems.
Sorry,
Want that
what
sword.
did you say? Oh, could you repeat yourself? As you know, I'm sure, hearing goes with age.
You look 12!
Faruzan, I said that you need to give us an answer.
Ah, yes. And did you forget to add madam when you addressed me earlier?
Your hearing is perfectly fine. Madam Faruzan, we don't want to make things difficult for you. However, you haven't been teaching courses or supervising theses these past few years.
Teacher?
Which sage set this rule anyway? I should write a letter of complaint right this instant.
It's got an adorable little angry face. Look at that fist. She's gonna go ham on them.
Wait! Madam Faruzan, please let me finish.
Nah.
That's her, all right. But shh! She hates it when people call her young!
She disappeared for 100 years, right? Was she alive during those 100 years? Or was she, like, stuck? So she's still however old she was when she disappeared. How old was she when disappeared? You know what? I don't care.
Her body apparently stopped aging during the year she was gone.
Oh.
So that's why she looks the same as she did 100 years ago.
How old was she 100 years ago?
Ah, Kale! Why are you here at the academia? Are you feeling better now?
Look at that little face. Oh, that is adorable.
I'm much better, Madam Faruzan. Have you been sleeping well? You seem to be developing some eye bags. Is that brat Tainari forcing you to stay up late again?
Jesus Christ. Is that brat being a little bastard?
No, it's because I'm a slow learner. It's not Master's fault. It's good to be hardworking, but you need to take care of your health. I'll have to give Tainari a right talking to when I see him.
Oh, buddy.
I'll also prepare some health supplements for you.
May our prayers go to Tainari.
There's really no need.
I'm also here.
Ah, and is the person beside you the legendary traveler?
That's me.
Oh, I've heard much about you before. In fact, I've been meaning to meet you for a while
I
now.
love they released this character in the banner a lot before we ever got to see her. I don't know, just an observation.
It is thanks to you, after all, that the academia is finally getting back on its feet. Even Kale's illness is...
Gone, donezo.
What now? She seems so busy.
We'll have to help her. Oh, boy!
I have to teach students from Haravatat, or owe Ksharawar a favor.
Ksharawar.
It strikes me that they might be even less happy about such a deal than I am.
I like that word. I don't know why.
I think I can sympathize with them.
Shut up.
We're back, Madam Faruzan. I'm telling you, things weren't like this 100 years ago. All
Back in my
researchers back
day.
then were interested in exploring knowledge from a variety of topics.
Yep.
They also gave more respect to unknown mechanisms.
Back in my
Nowadays,
day.
all
with the
people are interested in
old-
are mainstream subjects in popular research. Even if they attended my course, I wouldn't be interested in teaching them.
All these kids nowadays, all they care about is on their TikToks. Their TikToks and their social medias. Don't understand it.
It's been a century, but the academia is as picky as ever.
That's because it's filled with knobs.
Light novels. This is my first time hearing about such a thing.
The novels
But I doubt I will procure suitable teaching materials from the House of Dana.
and the light.
Treasure Street it is.
Light novels.
Wait for us, Madam. is over 100. Let's pick up the pace and catch up to her.
Age means very little in this game, Carla. You should learn that by now.
Isekai? What in the world is that?
Oh, I don't know either.
Also, why does it become stronger by eating Sensetias?
That's what we call bullshit.
Tropes? Ah, those fictional rules used to push the plot forward, yes?
Yes.
Tales of Shahryar is considered an antique now? How could the Academia have let such an excellent work of literature be forgotten like this?
You're an antique now.
Traveler, Kale, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's meet at the antique sellers.
Gosh, the problem with these fucking quests and hangout events, it can't just be one straight line of, here's the problem, we're gonna get to the solution. No, it's like, currently we're trying to fix this, oh, but then this pops up, so now we're going on another tangent that goes on this, and then another tangent goes on this, and then somehow, in a real roundabout way, we get to the solution after like 10 hours. Antique shop. There's an antique shop? I love an antique shop. You never know what weird shit you're gonna find in an antique shop. Antiques, probably.
Another day, another empty room.
Oh, storyteller.
Excuse me? But are you Mada?
Yes! Are you here to listen to my story?
Yeah, sure.
Well, we actually came to ask about something else.
About a book.
Then, starting from the 5th volume, the reviews started to go downhill.
You should have just ended it.
How could that be? Then what happened to Tales of Shahryar in the end?
I bet it even got a proper ending.
In the end, there's no ending.
Called
The
it!
great-great-grandmaster tried to write a few more volumes, following whatever trends were popular at the time, but the trends kept changing right as he published his books.
Perhaps some things I once believed to be great aren't so after all.
As long as you like them. You like it.
Yeah! Master helped me find a lot of famous books at first, but in the end, I realized that I couldn't get into them.
Famous book does not mean it's good, or that you'll like it. You could still get bored by the most famous of books.
As long as we come up with an appropriate course name, we should be able to get away with this. My, it sounds like you've dealt with the Academia before.
Too much.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
Now then, let's return to the book vendor in a bit and buy the latest volume of this Onibudo for Kale.
Is that it? Wow. We looked for a book, and then we listened to a storyteller. But yeah, it was definitely one of the more tame hangout quests. Not unlikable though, that was alright. Right, that was one ending.